Hi guys, it's me, Hunter again, and let's talk about hair loss, shall we? Uh, I have a little companion here. Her name is Georgie. She's 8 weeks and 2 days. And this is where she likes to chill. This is my little shoulder kitty, chilling. So I've been thinking about hair loss, and I didn't know when I was going to talk about it, because I didn't know if I was going to lose it or not. And I thought, well, what I do, maybe I'll do a little video about it. When it's real noticeable, and it's real noticeable to me, and that's what counts. Um, so before I started testosterone, I was quite aware that I could lose my hair, and I think that's one of the main things that the guys that go on TV are worried about. I mean, there's a lot of things that we worry about, like are we going to get the gains that other people are getting, or are we going to get a voice drop? Are we going to pass as a male? Are we going to look male enough to pass? It's exciting because you don't know what you're going to look like, sound like. Uh, but it's exciting to go through the changes. And then some people get disappointed, which I'm finding out now, which I didn't really know. I didn't know before that some people were getting disappointed and some people aren't getting the gains that they were expecting and they're not passing. And of course, they're devastated over that. And I would be too if I didn't pass at all. Uh, yeah, that would be something. But I didn't worry about any of that. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know that was even possible, that I couldn't, that I might not get any, or enough to pass. And that's a good thing. 'Cause I didn't want that on my mind, you know. Um, but I did sign a consent form uh, before I started testosterone, to be aware that doctors wanted me to be aware of the clinic that I go to. That, I may or may not lose my hair. I may or may not get a voice drop. I may or may not get bottom growth and muscle gain, things like that. But yeah, that was on my mind, a little bit. Like, am I going to lose my hair? Well, I'll deal with that when I come to it, if I come to it. Uh, that wasn't something I dwelled on, but I did think about it because I did watch a lot of YouTube videos. I think we all did because we want to know, we want to be informed, see what we're up against, And so I did watch some videos of people talking about, their gains, their losses, their hair losses, and I saw some young guys in their 20s completely bald, and I saw some older men in their 60s completely bald, and I thought, well, if that happens to me, I, I'm gonna not try to think about it so much. I'm gonna try to hang on to every hair that I can. But I was offered finasteride, which is a medication that you can take, a hormone blocker, and I was offered that by my doctor right away. She said she would prescribe that for me. And I hadn't lost a hair at that point because I just started testosterone. And I thought about it and I thought, well, I guess I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it. Just go ahead and prescribe it for me. And then I talked to my pharmacist and he said, are you sure you want to take this? Because there's no guarantee that it's going to work. He said there's a 50-50, a 50% chance it'll work. And and he also said that it was costly, which I found out recently that I can actually get it for half the price that he was offering it for me. and that my insurance actually pays for it. It's not that much. But I said, no, I'm going to wait. I said, maybe if I start losing my hair and I start feeling a little devastated, maybe I'll feel like I need to take it. So I turned him down. I said, he said I could hold it for you, and anytime you want it, you can pick it up. I, prescribe it for you and pick it up. And I said, okay, we'll do that. That was about, I don't know, almost a year ago, and I haven't tried it yet. And I am noticing hair loss. So I still don't want to take it because I have heard other guys talk about that they were taking it and then they weren't getting the gains like they were before. It was the hormone blocker was blocking either beard growth or weight redistribution, and um, I thought, well, I don't want my beard to stop growing. I mean, it's not where I want it to be yet, and it can keep it from growing. And because the doctors wasn't even 100% sure, and the pharmacist said it was only 50-50 chance, I did a little more investigation. So I did call another doctor who had the same opinion that there's just no guarantee that that's going to work for you. And then there's another guy that I saw on YouTube a year ago. He said he was so afraid of losing his hair that he was going to take that finasteride uh, the day that he takes his first T shot, and because he just really didn't want to lose any of his hair, or just lose it to the point where he's just sick about it, which I can understand that. Um, and then I didn't really watch his videos much after that. There's different reasons I didn't really watch his videos because he was just kind of saying, oh, I don't want to say, but I did accidentally run into one of his videos, and he'd lost the majority of his hair, and he'd been taking finasteride the whole time. So a year and a half on finasteride, and just had a little bit of hair on top. I'm thinking, it's not. It's just I'm adding everything up together and saying right now it's not worth it to me. Because I still do have hair, as you can see, but it's also I'm losing it. Now I'm going to show you where I'm losing it. If you can't see it already, um, so I am receding. Oops, sorry, kitty. She's like, do you have to do this now? Oh, she's stretching. Alright, get relaxed there. See, my hair's good for one thing only. She gets a little blanket right there to rest her little head in. So there you go. See, I'm receding. It's not that bad. I am receding as a male recedes. So I don't care about the receding part on the sides. And that's normal for a man to recede. And it's also normal for a man to lose his hair. You don't have to like it. And of course, you're not used to it. Being female, you've always had a full head of hair, right? But, and see at the top, it's thinning at the top. And see where it can go? It's like all this at the top can just go. And then I'd be one of those guys with just the hair on the sides of the head. It's always, I never understood that. I don't, they look like Bozo the Clown. Uh, so, no, I don't really think I want to rock that look either. Just like no hair here. And just, of course, I'd have my hair shorter. I've seen guys with it long like I have it, and just long hair on the sides, and no hair on top. I don't want to do that. And, so yeah, I do think about what am I going to do with my hair. But not all the time. Like, it's not a constant worry. I first saw I was losing my hair, I'd see like gobs of hair. Sorry, kitty. Like, gobs of hair on the back of my shirt when I took my shirt off. Um, but I wouldn't see it coming out, clumps of hair coming out in the shower like somebody else said that happened to them after 4 months on T. A guy in his middle age, can't say how old, his 40s, 50s, whatever. Said 4 months on T, they got in the shower one day and just gobs of hair coming out in their hands. Now, that made me
Mm.
a little concerned. Like, and I don't know if that happened to me, but did I stop T? No. No, I just said, I haven't seen any hair coming out my hands like that. So I just didn't try not to worry about it. But sometimes I just see too much hair on my shirt, and just one day I felt a little sick about it. And then I thought, well, what am I gonna do if I just lose all my hair? What am I gonna do about it? Um, because it is starting to go. And there's things you can do. Like some guys just let it go. They don't do anything. Um, and then there's guys who just wear a hat, and that goes for not just trans males but cis males. Just wear a ball cap or a beanie. Um, and then there's guys who wear wigs. So I thought I might invest in a wig. I'm not sure. It depends. Um, there's some awesome wigs out there. I've seen uh, some pictures of them. Now there's a guy on YouTube. I don't watch him anymore. And this is I think was right when I first started T. I was watching more YouTube videos, and he's a middle-aged guy, and he always wears a ball cap, and he reads out of a book. I don't know why. He just likes to read. That's all he does. Is read. And then one time he stopped when he was reading. He said, if you see a trans man on YouTube and he has hair, it's a wig. And then he was trying to guarantee people that all trans men are wearing wigs. And I thought that was a false statement, because I'm pretty sure a lot of trans men aren't wearing wigs. He said, don't let them try to fool you. They're all wearing wigs. You're all going to lose your hair. Just because he lost his hair, I'm pretty sure that's why he was saying that, or maybe he actually thought that. But I don't think all trans males are wearing wigs. I see a lot of trans males that they are receding, or they're bald, and there's one that admits to wearing a wig, and he goes to hair club for men. But he's enjoying his little toupees, and they look pretty good on him. But that's a lot of work, and it's something I wouldn't want to have to shave my head and then put glue on top of my head and then put the wig on. I just think that'd be a lot of work unless somebody wanted to do that for me. But this guy, he does everything in it, and he doesn't have to change it every day. I don't know how often he changes it. But he swims in it, and he goes to work in it, he sleeps in it, he showers in it, and then he can wear different ones, different styles. So that's the cool part about it. Another thing about losing your hair that I did notice, the guy who said he got in the shower and lost the majority of his hair, that he did actually look more masculine. That's the one. Here's your upside about losing your hair. You will look more masculine. Therefore, you will pass. You will pass better. I'm not saying you don't pass before that. Before you lose your hair, I'm just saying you'll pass a little bit better. Most females aren't bald, but there are females that do lose their hair. I saw, well, there's one that works at the store that I go to, and she's practically bald. There's just not much hair left on top of her head. She doesn't even wear a wig. That's how I know, because she just lets it go. So there are women with thinning hair, and but I would think those women would wear a wig. But the thing about her, she just rocks the bald look. She doesn't care. Or else she would wear a wig, you know. But that's unusual, I think. Yep. So I just want to talk about hair loss a little bit. So. And in the back of my head, um, my barber, I asked my barber to, my thinning back there. I mean, it didn't feel like I was, and yeah, a little bit. There's a little thinning back there too. So that's where some of that hair loss was coming from as well, under my shirt. But to me, it just looks like when I hold up a mirror to see the back of my head, it just looks like there's a big cowlick in the back of my head, and it kind of gives the illusion that there's hair loss there. But I don't know. I mean, it's not so bad. Like some of these guys will have a full head of hair, except for the very back of their head. It's like a big circle, a huge circle in the back of their head. Like I saw a guy like that, and I thought that looked a little funny. And he had real long hair, and just real long hair, except for the very back of his head. Head looked like a human target or something, because he just let it go bald. And he had a wife or a girlfriend with him or something. And I guess she didn't care. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, your options are wear a hat, let your hair go, just shave it off, wear a wig. Oh, there's hair transplants. Forgot about that. Hmm. Well, I wouldn't do that unless I had the money for that. And even if I had the money for that, I don't think I'd do it because I heard it hurts like hell. It depends how much you really are into your hair. Um, I don't know. I mean, I think it's thousands of dollars. So maybe if I had thousands of dollars in the bank, I might. But also, I heard there's no guarantee that works either. So, I don't know what I do. Right now, just keep it looking a little thin. Um, take it from here. Um, and you can stop tea. I'm pretty sure it won't keep falling out to the point where you're bald, but I wouldn't. I don't want to do that for me. I want to keep my beard growing. I'm pretty sure if I stop tea, it's not going to keep growing. So now, I think I'll just stay off the finasteride, not take that yet, or even take it. It just depends how bad it gets. So I would like for you guys to let me know what you think. Put it in the comments below. Uh, if you've experienced hair loss, how you feel about it, and are you scared of losing your hair? So yeah, I want to hear from you. I love comments, and please like and subscribe. That way you get to see my next borrowing video and my next kitty. Um, this one is like, she's, I was going to show you her, and she's real sleepy. She's a sleepy kitty, so, oh, there she goes. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Peace. As always, Hunter out. Bye.